Western sanctions on Iran have targeted various sections of the nation's economy, including the banking sector. One of the targets of this campaign has been Bank Mellat, one of the biggest commercial banks operating in the Islamic Republic. Lawyers for the bank have opened proceedings against the UK government to reclaim over £500 million for loss of business caused by the sanctions between 2009 and 2013.
The principle on which the compensation is based is somebody does a wrong act and the court finds that person is in a wrong act, then that person has to compensate the innocent party for any consequence of the wrong act. And what Bank Mellat will be saying that because of this listing for 3 or 4 or 5 years, we have lost £500 million. And the bank will have to prove. It's not that it'll automatically get it. What will now happen is the Supreme Court has sent the matter back to the High Court judge to determine the compensation. So the issue of liability is not in doubt.
A British Supreme Court ruled in June that the UK government was wrong to have imposed sanctions on the Iranian bank in 2009 and that the Treasury directive was irrational and disproportionate.
In fact, most of the countries go by the rule of law. And if the court decides, then they have to respect whether they like the judgment or not, including the government is subject to rule of law. And this is what we are saying, that the British government is bound by the judgment of the Supreme Court. And in fact, there's a lot of concern now in the legal field here and the judicial field that the UK government has been dragging its feet.
The case has paved the way for similar actions from scores of other Iranian banks and oil companies, which could push the total compensation bill to the £1 billion mark or beyond. In January this year, Bank Mellat won a separate case against EU sanctions in the European Court, and it's now expected that the UK will try to tie their own appeal to that of the EU. However, lawyers are confident that Bank Mellat will win the case and that the UK government will have to pay out compensation. Isa Ali, Press TV, London.